What's up guys, it's Smith here from GamersHeroes.com and a quick guide for you in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom on how to complete the Dragon Tears quest or how to find all of the Geoglyphs. Now I've just slowed this down real quick just so I can tell you guys how it works. When you're approaching from the air, you want to look at the Geoglyphs. Each one will be covered in tons of little tier icons. As you approach, the tier icons will hollow out. You are looking for the single tier icon on the picture that doesn't hollow out, and that becomes the tier. You'll explain it when we get here in a second. So this is the first one. You have to get this one to start the quest chain. It's just northwest of Lookout Landing. Head to the Serene Stables. Speak to the old lady by the balloon. She will take you up in the air and she will explain how it works. This is where you find the first tier. Now the second one, this is Tier of the Dragon number 2. Again, always try and come in from the air on these. So when you're coming down with a parachute or balloon, you can look at where the tier is hiding and you can find it there. This one is sort of halfway up the cliff face, just above some sort of bad guys and some huts. Climb up and you'll find the second tier's location. Now onto the third tier, this is Minerus Counsel. You can find this one just northeast of Lookout Landing on the east side of central Hyrule. This is the little device that Link plays with. And you can see this one's quite easy, it's quite straightforward. You can see it right here next to this tree. Next up we have the fourth one, which is the Gerudo Assault. This one is on the southeast side of central Hyrule. Before you've got these, you can't see the big version on the map. So if you're looking and you can't find them, that's why. This one's a bit tricky. The whole Geoglyph is around this area, but the actual tier is hidden away in these trees. That's the only one you can't really see from the sky. Next up, we have the Show of Fealty. This is Tear of the Dragon number 5. This is just north of the Gerudo Desert. This one's quite a pain because you can't quite make it there from the flying fast travel point. So what you want to do is get as close as you can and then just climb the rock cliff face. So not the actual cliff face itself, but just climb the snowy path. This is halfway up, sitting here next to some plants. It's easy to get to. Don't worry about climbing it too much. The next one we have is the Tear of the Dragon number 6, Zelda and Sonia. You can find this one just north of the one in the Gerudo area. As you get close, this is up on a big plateau and you'll find the little balloon nearby from the old lady again, and that's where the tier is. Next up we have the Sonia is Caught by Treachery. This is Tear of the Dragon number 7. This one is in the very southeast corner. There is a sort of scimitar kind of blade coming off there. It's a bit tricky because the tier is camouflaged with the sand really well. So it's just here next to the river. Don't go out into the peninsula bit. It's just there. Next up we have Tear of the Dragon number 8, Birth of the Demon King. This one's actually quite easy to find because it's a very large open plain area. You can find it here. And this is where the tier is. Next up we have the 9th tier, the Sage's Vow. This one is on the far east side of the continent. You can see just northeast of the Cluda there, near the Lanayru Sea. This one's quite difficult to get to as well. There's no nearby towers, so you just want to jump to this point and grab the tier at the sort of peak of these small rocks that are in the area. Next up we have Dragons number 10, which is a King's Duty. This is south of central Hyrule on the southern side of the map. And you can find it here on the side of the cliff. This is a frog and it's on like its left middle finger as it's sort of crawling up the side of the cliff. And then last but not least, we have the 11th one, which is the Master Sword in Time. This one's really easy to find. It's a very straight one, and you will find the tier on the hilt of the blade at the very top. Once you've done that, just follow the rest of the quest objectives to complete the quest. It goes nice and quick, nice and easy. Get what you need and get back to the game. If we helped you out today, do like to subscribe. I do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care now.